Today in Memecoin news, Normie on base has been exploited and is down 99% from an all-time high of $184 million market cap to as low as $30,000 market cap. Ross, a token about Ross Ulbricht, the person who created the Silk Road, aka the notorious darknet marketplace, has hit $3 million market cap amidst a Trump announcement stating that Ross might be released from jail if Trump gets elected.
And if you vote for me on day one, I will commute the sentence of Ross Ulbricht to a sentence of time served. He's already served 11 years. We're going to get him home. We're going to get him home.
Also, SolI hit $5.4 million market cap. Is the utility token meta coming back or not? We're going to have a look at that as well. And in the end, we're going to have a look at which meme coins are the top crypto influencers buying up currently in secret and not talking about. And yes, I am tracking all of their wallets. So these are the main topics I'm going to be covering in this video. So let's just dive right in. Normie, as I already said, this token was basically exploited. It's been basically from $40 million market cap right here, shot down to currently $190,000 market cap. That is a 99% drawdown. And this is a pretty huge market cap token. It was, at least, right? It hit $180 million at some point. This is comparable to something like Brett, right? Imagine investing in a sort of blue chip type of coin like Popcat on Solana or WIF on Solana, and it rugs to zero basically. That is what's happened here pretty much. Like $40 million market cap, that's a huge valuation. So let's talk about how this actually happened. So right here, this is a Twitter post which basically explains the whole situation in very short, in 2 sentences. Normie contract has a pre-market user map that bypasses checks in the swap and liquefy function, which could be used to mint tokens. And the crazy part about this, it checks if the wallet is valid to have the authority to mint more tokens only by checking if a wallet has the same token balance as the team wallet. This is completely flawed. Anyone could just buy up the same exact amount of tokens as the team wallet and basically make this exploit happen, right? So this is the function right here that we're talking about. You can see, those of you who might know something about coding and something about on-chain coding, you can see what's going on here, right? But imagine how crazy it is for people who aren't checking the whole contract of a token before buying, right? Now, if we go on YouTube, you're going to see there's so many videos talking about this coin like it's the next 100x. Like there's even a video that was posted 12 hours ago about Normie and how it might also be 100x. I mean, I'm not judging any of these people. They couldn't have possibly known that this was going to happen, but this just goes to show, like, even with all of these people talking about Normie, they still had this type of a flaw in their contract, which is something you really can't notice if you don't know how to read a contract. Personally, I wouldn't have noticed it either. I'm not an expert in on-chain sort of coding and stuff like that. This probably caught a lot of people off guard. So, Ross Coin, Donald Trump basically announced that he would release this person out of jail. Now, for any of you who do not know about Ross Ulbricht, he is a person who created Silk Road, right? And this is a like darknet marketplace basically, which was seized, right? And Ross was arrested and he's serving currently a life sentence for this. Now, this story goes really deep. I suggest you guys just search up on YouTube Silk Road. You're going to see a bunch of documentaries about this. Like, this thing went pretty nuts, right? Ross did commit some crimes, but none of the crimes were violent crimes, right? There was a lot of weird stuff going on there, and he's serving a life sentence basically for a non-violent crime, right? That's the thing here. There's a big movement about this guy to be released, right? And Trump announcing something like that, and the people, you know, knowing that this guy's basically imprisoned wrongly, I suppose this sparked this type of a run for a new token like this right here. So basically was released right here, right? At 50,000 market cap. I suppose it was released on Pump Fun actually, and it went to as high as $3 million. Now there was another coin which also went up, which is Free Ross right here. Now it's currently sitting at $79,000 market cap, but it did a pretty huge run right here today, right? It went to $427,000 market cap, basically from zero right here. There was no trading. You can see there was no trading activity since 17th of May, right? And then you can see that the next candle is on the 26th of May, 2024, at which point it just absolutely shot up at $17,000 market cap, up to 400,000, which is a 20x. Now, by the way, guys, I'm not saying to buy any of these tokens right here. I'm just showing you what happened and how these types of news affect the markets in crypto, especially for well-known figures like Ross Ulbricht, right? So, what about SolAI? Well, this is another narrative that's going on right here about utility tokens, a potential narrative that might pop off. The thing about these sort of chains like Solana, 99% of the tokens launched here are meme coins, right? And those traders on Solana, they're used to getting rugged, they're used to getting farmed by these devs, right? They're used to all these bad sort of things. It's basically a wild west out here, right? The cool part about utility tokens is that usually there's a big team behind them that's building the stuff out, right? It's not gonna rug usually, right? For example, SolChat, absolutely amazing product that shot up to $50 million market cap. This is a utility token on Solana, currently at $50 million. It shot even higher, by the way, to $180 million. Now, currently it's just going sideways, right? This is another utility token. If the utility token meta hits, then you can easily expect all of these types of utility tokens to start pumping, right? Because they really do have working products, right? Same way as SolAI, right? If we look at their Telegram, that's what they're about. So this is the SolAI Telegram. They have notifications about new safeguard trending tokens, right? The buy trending tokens. They have notifications about someone locking the chat for engagement for a token. Here you can see that most of these recent ones are actually about Ross Ulbricht, right? Also results, except you can see that those results, they are from their sort of safeguard and DeBuy trends, right? They post a lot of these trends, but the results are very few because you can go to the safeguard group and the DeBuy bot groups, right? You can see those trends for yourself. They're going live constantly. There's new coins on the trending constantly, and there's even rugs sometimes that go on the trending. So it's not necessarily an indicator of a token that's about to be successful. If the utility meta actually hits, I think that you can easily look at more solid type of products like SolChat or SolCard is an interesting one, by the way. I'm just going to tell you right away, I'm not saying to buy this token right here. I'm just showing it to you. I did hold this previously, but I do not hold it now because I'm not so sure, like, how are they gonna develop their stuff? I'm not betting on it huge, right? But just want to show you, they legitimately offer a credit card that you can buy using Solana. I'm not sure how it exactly works. I believe that they have some sort of a offshore bank, right, that they can issue cards from or something like that. But basically, you don't need to do any KYC. You don't need to do any sort of documentation. You can literally purchase a credit card, right, add it to your, like, Apple wallet, or if you use an Android, then on another type of wallet, right? And you can use it supposedly, right? At least that's the purpose here. But I've seen like a lot of people have different types of issues with the cards. Those cards don't work always on like certain places. So I think if they improve their product, this could be also a sender. Currently $6 million market cap. This is another utility token. Let's see what happens here. It's like a 50-50 situation whether or not it's going to hit right now, the meta. But one thing is for certain, that when the regular meme coin season begins, all of the utility tokens are going to pump really hard, because the regular altcoin season is basically when all of the regular type of meme coins with utilities and everything, they pump, right? So these ones probably also going to pump really hard when the alt season begins. And meme coins, they're going to follow after, right? That's how it usually happens. You know, first Bitcoin moves up, right? After Bitcoin, Ethereum moves up, right? After Ethereum, altcoins start moving up, and then meme coins, right? That's how it usually happens. However, these markets never move the same way. So meme coins, especially, meme coins are currently moving like completely off grid, not even related with Bitcoin. Meme coins only are affected by like Solana, I guess, but there's always a meme season if you know where to look. That's the thing. So what about our favorite crypto Twitter influencers? What are they buying currently? Well, for this video, I've only got one influencer that I can show you that has done something interesting with their money recently, and it's Ansem, right? So for any of you who do not know who this guy is, basically he's like one of the most famous crypto Twitter guys, 400,000 followers. Everyone's following him. Everyone's buying what he buys, right? It's safe to say that he's an interesting person at the very least to be tracking to see what they're doing with their money, right? So at the moment of recording, 7 hours ago, Ansem bought the NFT meme coin, right? this thing right here. We can look at their website and you can see what I'm talking about, right? As the elections are about to happen, more and more political meme coins are going to happen. I think, as I already said in some previous videos, political meme coins, they're going to be the ones who are going to have the spotlight more often than the other types of, narratives. So he's bought this one. What's going to happen with it? Who knows? Is it going to pump higher? It might, right? We have to do our own research. Personally, I'm not invested here in this token. However, Mr. Ansem here, he's bought it. What happened since he bought it? So we're looking at a pretty big run ever since he bought it. If we look at the 1 minute chart, he basically bought it right here when it was at 50 something thousand dollars market cap. You can see he has probably a lot of copy traders because he actually bought right here. This is the first candle where he bought 3 Solana right here. He literally has an entry of $50,000 market cap. And then all of the next buys right here, they are copy traders because his wallet is like pretty well known. And probably if you used some sort of a copy trading software, if you don't have like an amazing type of software for copy trading, you would have probably entered somewhere here, like after all of the advanced copy traders, right? You would have entered here and became the first copy traders exit liquidity here, where they sell, you would be buying, and then the token goes down back to 170K. Right? And you're basically down from this point 74%. This is pretty much what happens with copy trading when you are doing the type of copy trading where there's a lot of people that are doing the same exact thing, right? There's going to be a big competition. I mean, the copy trading alone sent this token from 50K to 500K, 10x, right? But Ansem didn't dump it. He's still holding it. For example, if you bought in this dip right here, that would have been a 3 to 4x, depending on where you bought it from. Now, can it go higher? We'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens here. I was looking at some other influencers, but the thing is that they haven't done anything interesting. For example, I was looking at 0x Winged as well, but he hasn't like bought any sort of holding bags currently, at least from the publicly known wallets that I've seen, right? So I'm not going to talk about it in this video. However, if you guys have any suggestions about any sort of influencers that I should add to the list that we should all be tracking and that I should be making videos about what they're buying, so you guys stay in the loop and know what's exactly going on, right? Let me know in the comments. Also, let me know if you actually like this type of content where I talk about the news in the meme coin space. I would definitely appreciate your feedback here. Anyways, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. You rock, and I'll see you on the next one.